Guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm not really feeling too good today, a little under the weather, so I'm gonna make this pretty quick. Also, I don't know if Adina, I haven't heard from Adina today, so hopefully she's gonna still be able to hop on. I know her time is a little bit like 7 minutes off schedule or something like that, so we'll see if she comes on. But welcome and happy Sacred Sunday, and I'm glad you all can make it here today. Today's session will be a part 2 of last Sunday as long as Adina comes on. And also, we will be going over, today's agenda will be a 3-6-9 breathing exercise, which we start off with every session. We'll continue we'll continue reading over the colors thread, specifically going over the chakra colors. And along with continuing going over alkaline alignment through chakras and nutrition with Alkaline with Adina. And then we'll end it off with the open community discussion to ask questions and share events and ideas, or just to vibe with each other. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me put the music back on a little bit. Going to every tab except the one I need. Okay, so let's start our 3-6-9 breathing exercise to settle in and feel a digital home. So first, let's start by thinking about how we inhale. We want to take deep breaths in through our nose that fills our belly and not our chest. Let's practice breathing into your belly now. Bring awareness to your belly to notice how it moves up and down as you breathe in and out through your nose. So in this exercise, we'll breathe in through our nose for 3 counts, hold our breath for 6, and exhale through our mouth for 9 counts. It's totally normal to feel like you're really pushing out of a lot of air out your belly by the end of the 9 counts. So let's get started. Uncross yourself, your feet, legs, arms, whatever is crossed, uncross it. Sit comfortably upright or laying down. Feel free to gaze somewhere in the room you're in, watch the screen, or close your eyes. I won't show my face, but my voice will guide you, as this is not about me, but to connect with Source and your inner being. Don't worry about counting. I will count us in and out, and we'll do this 3 times. Go ahead and take a normal breath, and pause for 1 second before we begin. Let's breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's all do that again. Breathe in 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once more, breathe in 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now wiggle your fingers and toes, flutter your eyes open, and come back to the group. Awesome. Go ahead and turn off this music. Cool. Okay, so hey guys, welcome for everybody that just joined. So I want to go over some quick realm updates before we get into the colors thread. So let me go ahead and share my screen again.
You said I have.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so all right, so as we grow closer to a play to earn and where to earn virtual experience, I've created a crystal point system to incentivize our community members. You can now become a crystal collector and start mining your crystals by completing quests on a trip to earn collectible NFTs, KDR governance token allocations, and staking allocations. You will earn your crystal pouch by actively chatting in the realm and spamming vibes in order to unlock it at the end of each journey. Then each quest you take, you will have a certain amount of crystals to earn. For example, you can see right here, level up point system. You leave one reaction and one share, you'll earn 1 crystal. And then once you reach a total of 33 crystals, the journey you're on ends and you'll level up and you'll receive a collectible NFT, earn KDR token allocations, and staking allocations. And any leftover crystals will roll over to your next journey. But remember, in order to unlock your crystal pouch, spamming vibes in the chats are required. This is really cool, and I want to actually have a separate call on this for our first Twitter space sometime soon. I'm thinking maybe next week or something. We'll go into depth more about the quest then. Also, becoming whitelisted as a Vortex member by onboarding with us as a distant developer, realm designer, patron, or collaborator will hold perks and give access to exclusive events and sessions and virtual environments. We will add more and more incentives as we ride and vibe together. Okay, so that's all, and like you can kind of check it out whenever you guys get a chance. You guys can check out, you can see how you can earn points for each thing, like the thread weeklies, and then you'll go into the crystal. At the end, you go into the crystal collectors chat, and then you'll post what you did for an example, and then I'll send you back your stats. And then also at the end of that, with every quest completed, you'll earn a crystal pope token that can be minted and added to your crystal pouch collection, which will serve as your tracking system. So if you did a realm space and you earn 22 crystals, you'll get 22 pope tokens sent to you, to your DMs. Oh, somebody's off mute. Let's see. Okay, so awesome. Okay, now let's get into the colors threads. So last week we went over the colors brotherhoods. We went through all of them, and now this week we're going to go into the root chakras. So the color brotherhoods basically kind of lead into the root chakras. It kind of tells you what it administers, it governs, and it advises. And then the root chakras will tell you basically how to align and harmonize in vibration for that specific chakra. So let's start here. So for first, and if you guys have missed it, you guys can go back and look at the previous calls under the Sacred Sunday channel. So we had 2 calls before this that went over the first 2 sections of it. So, okay, so for, all right, let's get into it. So 5 major elements. So earth connects to the physical body, water connects to the astral or emotional body, air connects to the mental body, fire connects to the soul body, and ether connects to the lower spiritual planes and above. Also, guys, this is a great time to take some notes if you like. I'll stop and pause in between each slide and give you guys some time to take some, but also the colors thread is available for you to save and download as you like in the Gitbook and also in the colors channel in our Discord. So if you would like to have that later. Cool. So the first chakra is the root chakra. The affirmation is I am. The mantra is LAM. It's located at the bottom of the spine. It's slowest in vibration. It's also the most alkaline color on the pH system. The music note is C. The days of the week is Sunday. It's the most magnetic color of the chakras. It connects to understanding oneself. It stimulates force of energy. It purifies physical planes. It's the opposite of violet on the color spectrum. And for the color theory, you can treat with yellow to enhance telepathy and determination. You can treat it with blue to neutralize an excess of red. And also, guys, excuse me for my stutters. I'm just not really feeling well, and like I'm trying to like hold my stomach from like feeling certain ways. It's like holding your breath in, kind of, in a way. But okay, so the next one is the Sacral Chakra or Sacral Chakra. The affirmation is I feel. The mantra is VAM. Usually they pronounce it with like and A's, like, you know, when you go that's like a mantra. So, and I actually have the tat of the on my wrist too, but we'll get into that soon. That's the third eye chakra. So it's located 3 to 4 inches up from the base of the spine. It's the seat of life. It turns to peach in the physical body when on higher levels. It's also, the color theory is combining rose and yellow for it to be peach. And then it has higher wisdom. This is the higher wisdom chakra. The music note is D. Monday is the day of the week. The principle of unity of all colors of energy. It increases vitality from the solar prana, which is the sun's energy. It's freedom in sexuality, limitation, and creativity. It's associated with circles and triangles. And its color theory, orange becomes gold on spiritual planes. Pink and orange represents charm for life. Mixed with violet gives off a high sense of astral elemental planes. Then we have the solar plexus chakra. The affirmation is I do. The mantra is Ram, located in the physical body underneath the diaphragm. It has electromagnetic energy. The music note is E. The day of the week is Tuesday. Pure yellow purifies the soul and gives greater inspiration. Maintaining communication, inspiring objectivity, and stimulates thoughts. And also clarity is given on astral planes. Okay, next we have the heart chakra. The affirmation is I love. The mantra is Yam, located in the center of the chest. It neutralizes inharmonious vibrations within the aura. It governs shield brotherhood. The music note is F. The day of the week is Wednesday. Neither acidic or acid. It's the blanket of healing. And like Adina said last week, This is like what would she say? It was the stuff like I just had the word in my head and then I just forgot it. But like basically, it's just like what was it, Adina? Go ahead and get off mute. It governs
the gateway.
The gateway. That's what I was like. The gateway, right? It's the gateway to the chakras. So this is important. You know, we are here to love. You know, to spread love and to obtain love, everything like that. So that's kind of like the gateway, like just like she said. Also, so the color theory is combination of yellow from below and blue from above. Blue, it moderates the blood pressure, while yellow stabilizes the brain stimulation. And army and mustard green makes the astral plane shields. So this is also good too, like when you're thinking about, we'll also get into color theory too, like when you're thinking about mixing shades and stuff, when you're doing fashion or whatever it is, your patterns, your art, anything, your logos, to get people to kind of like engage with them. And you know how like the whole thing of like when you see a certain color, it just attracts you and stuff. Knowing like the color theory between like for example, the army and mustard green makes astral plane shield, knowing that really helps you like draw the specific type of energy you're trying to draw into that whatever your creation is, and using those specific colors. So just keep that in mind when you're working on things, and or even like just using it in like letters or emojis, whatever it is. Just keep in mind anything you're doing is drawing energy. So you know, that's basically what I had to say. But yeah, so the next one is the throat chakra. The affirmation is I speak. The mantra is hum. It's located at the neck and the thymus gland. Music note is G. The day of the week is Thursday. It's the tranquilizer energy used on all levels of enlightenment. It's electromagnetic and astral travel, astral planes, physical forces and connections. Mental planes governs mathematical. I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. Mathematical beauty of truth and higher mind. And soul planes loves and expression of nature and healing. And then we have the third eye chakra with the affirmation I see, with the mantra Om, which is what I was mentioning earlier. It's located in the center of the forehead. It's the star system and old souls. It governs the star system and old souls. It anchors and raises energy for logical thoughts and clarity. Music note is A. The day of the week is Friday. Fast moving and short wave energy. It's electromagnetic and crystallized DNA. It purifies senses and perception. And the color theory, violet is a combination of violet from above and green from below. So like also just like violets and what's it called? Like whites and violets, like kind of like are like the third eye chakra, and like and the crown chakra, like kind of like, but really supposed to be the violet from the crown chakra. So that's where it comes from. And then the green from the heart chakra. And then we have the crown chakra. Its affirmation is I understand. The mantra is Om, located at the top or the crown of the head. The music note is B. The day of the week is Saturday. It's associated with the spinal column. It's the most electric color. It's the fastest moving and highest in vibration of color energies. It has the shortest wavelength. It devotes purification and transmutation. The soul planes, traditional order and forms of moral rules and ethical codes. And opposite of red of the color spectrum. In the color theory, violet is composed of red from blue and composed of red from below and blue from above. Okay, so that's all for the crown. That's all for the chakras. And now next week we'll go into the color theory. I'm having like a hard time speaking today, obviously, but we'll get through it. Okay, so that's all for me sharing my screen. And like I said, today's gonna be a quick session. I'm just not feeling it today. I have to like get my mind right. and everything. So let's just take this time to go into anything. Adina, did you have anything to share about the chakras? I can share my screen again if you want me to go into it.
I know we can really go when you start going into the color picture next week. I can really show them like the pH scale so they can understand like how the color theory is going to be in correspondence to the pH scale and the electromagnetic spectrum of the sun and how that relates to the body. So we can kind of talk about it next week also. And I'm with you. I'm out, kind of out of it today too. So yeah,
Okay, no
we
problem.
can do
Like
that next.
that's perfect for me too. That'll work out better. It's just so much going on with getting the realms and stuff together. Like everything is just a lot this week, and it's like deadlines are coming up. So like I literally don't go to sleep till 7 in the morning, and then I wake back up at 10. So I just need to take that time to myself, and like it's important. Like having these sacred Sundays is amazing for the community, but it's also important to take that time for yourself personally. So I do need to do that. But let's open up this chat before we go. If anybody has anything to share, any questions, just so you want to say hey, whatever you would like to do, and then we can go on after that.
Hey, I just wanted to stop in and say, got some great gems as always, especially like you said, those combinations, as we're getting into our designs and stuff. It's really cool when you start realizing the type of energy that, you're in control of when you put those colors together. So I'm really excited just to keep learning from you guys in that. And then also, I know you mentioned how the colors, are also closely related to the days of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's something that you already do for your realm with that, but I know you have a lot of channels and everything, but I would love to see that kind of like incorporated as well with maybe like your daily posts, just to kind of start getting I almost thought of it like learning, like if you see it a bunch of times, then you finally start to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for stuff like this, this kind of knowledge is best once it's applied, so I think that's kind of what could be really helpful for bringing the message home, especially for myself in general and just others, the community, especially with it being such a powerful tool.
Right. I think that's a great idea. I think the only way I think how I would go about it, so I don't like stress myself out with trying to get out posts every day. I think I would more so make it like a quest and like a part of the crystal system, so people can actually the people that want to learn will learn. You get what I'm saying? They will go and do the quest. They will figure out that one chakra or whatever it is, a daily quest or something, and then do it that way. So that would be a good idea, though. Like, thank you for giving that. Yeah, maybe
I like that.
I can figure out something like to go around that. What'd you say? Sorry.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I was just agreeing. I said, oh yeah, I like that. I see.
Yeah.
With the quest.
Yeah, that would be. I think that would be cool. But that's a great idea, and like, also because like, remember this is also just like chakras. It's one thing is chakra colors, but then it's also like the frequencies we're gonna get into, and also the sacred geometry. So I don't want to put too much like energy into just one thing, so I want it to be like more a broad thing and like kind of learning from different aspects. So maybe like, yeah, I think that was a great, that's a good thing, because it gave me an idea to like start adding that as like a part of the quest or anything, or even just like maybe like just to get like somebody, like just start doing like little workshops on it or something like that, like based off of one specific chakra or whatever and everything, like just go about it. But thank you, I appreciate that. Anybody else would like to say anything?
I would. I'm glad I tuned into this, because this is really what I'm trying to get into this year. I started my spiritual journey last year, and I wanted just to continue on it. So this is great, because this is something that I really, really want to be more educated on. And also, I just had a question. Are you going to teach later on, or anytime during the realm, are you going to teach about the circadian rhythm?
Oh, that's a good. Well, so I actually didn't even think about that, but that's a great one. So look, we have ideas and requests. So chat. So that would be good to put in the ideas and requests, the ideas chat, so we can start to like add that along. But I didn't think about it. I was kind of focusing on the, like the 3 fundamentals that we had. But like that's always a great thing, or even just to have like a call on it, because like if people are into I want to know what people are into, so or want to learn about, so then I can like kind of get more in, more in detail about certain things, because it's so much. The spiritual journey could go like so far, and there's also like
Yes.
so much information. So yeah, like definitely, if that's something you connect to, go ahead and drop that in the ideas chat, and I'll definitely work on something for that.
Okay, great.
So just to piggyback on what you were asking too, I think as we get more into the colors, because there's like the chakras is a big like topic, and
Right.
so a lot of people don't even really understand what the chakras are, and so what the important thing is when we start talking about the circadian rhythm is going to kind of be a part of how the energy starts at the root chakra and moves up and throughout the body.
Right.
And so it's kind of like gonna happen naturally when we start exploring the chakras more, and when we both are going to be talking about the way the body works in correspondence to the chakras. So once you see like how the actual our endocrine system and what we eat is a part of the circadian rhythm, and when that's out of sync, that's when you have disease is able to come into the body. You'll also get to we'll get to touch upon what you're asking for in that aspect as well.
Yeah, and I also think that especially like you bringing it up is a good thing, because I wouldn't probably never I would have never mentioned it in that way. You get what I'm saying? So like me being able to mention the circadian rhythm will be like another topic to like kind of go into, because even though it all connects, like everything is going to connect, but there's certain buzzwords that we connect to, and like so people don't understand that that's like literally the same thing we're talking about sometimes when
Right.
but like there's certain, so like just like having those buzzwords, so people are in the community or outside the community are looking to get into this, can like be like, oh yeah, I know about that, like and then they can like kind of see how like the connection happens. So thank you, I appreciate that, and also welcome. I'm glad you could join.
Well, thank you. I love this space, and I'm definitely going to join more, because this is definitely my cup of tea. So
Yay.
thank you for having me.
Awesome. Hey, Joy.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, welcome.
I just wanted to, hi, welcome. Thank you. I know I missed previously, but I just wanted to say this is actually what I needed. I had a hard time when I was looking at joining Digital X, and I love fashion, but I couldn't feel that connection. So I hopped on anyway, and then your realm joined, and it connected everything. I've been using this time to try to return to myself. I have such a love of colors. And since I was a kid, and feeling them and hearing them, and it's just made such a great connection. And this was the time that I also started, during the whole pandemic issue, taking advantage of this time to just get back to myself. Because I'd been I'd been my dad's caretaker for 5 years before he passed away, and I just dropped my whole life and fell away from, the whole everyone knew me for nutrition, health, just the holistic, and I dropped all of that to take care of him. So it's almost like this was a sign, and like, you need to get back and return. And I am so excited, for this journey and to learn. And I just think it's wonderful. So thank you.
Wow, thank you so much for that. That's so beautiful, and I'm so sorry to hear that about your father. I'm sending my condolences to you and your fam. And
Thank
also,
you.
I just appreciate you for actually explaining that too, because this is good to hear, and like the feedback is great from everybody, really in general. It helps me know how I'm moving in this space, or even like our guests that is helping, like Adina and everything like that. It helps both of us know that we're actually, sending a message, and I really appreciate that, and like knowing, and I'm so happy that this is a space for you, because I felt the same kind of way, because like I've always wanted to connect fashion and spirituality, because that's just like, if in order to like I just we can get all into it, but like everything is energy, you know what I mean? So it's like, in order for like when you're in fashion and you're wearing fashion, like everything you're wearing is energy. So it's like let's go to the root, let's go to the base of it, and like let's find out like what we really are doing here, what are we really manifesting in our life, and like everything like that, like so, or even like the things we're watching or whatever it is, everything is just obtaining of consciousness and stuff like that. So this is just like,
Absolutely, and it's all connected,
yes.
and and you're showing that, so absolutely. I actually have invited another friend in who actually was on this journey with me. I don't know if you're familiar with sound baths, but I mean, I've incorporated that, and it just seems like this is almost a message in saying continue. So,
so we'll actually be
very much appreciated.
Awesome. We'll actually be going into like binaural beats and like hertz sounds and everything like that into the next, when we go into the frequencies, because right now we're going through colors, and then we'll do frequencies, and then we'll do sacred geometry, which is like the patterns and stuff. So like we'll definitely be going out more into that, and I would love to hear your opinions and anything you would like to share on any of these fields too. Like if you ever want to, like, and you said that like you were into those nutritions and everything like that. If you ever want to just even like have a cold space or anything, and you want to get into what we can do that too. So feel free. This is an open space, and I'm so happy to have you guys here.
Great, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Anybody else would like to say anything? Okay, so we can end the call there. It was so good. This was great. Actually, even though it was kind of short, it was still a great call, and we can continue to. So, Adina, next week you want to go more into the the nutrition. You'll show them the diet and everything like that, right? So we'll go into that next week. If you're muted, I don't know, maybe she's not there, but okay, so cool. Well, we'll go into that next week. We'll have like another session. We'll continue wrapping up the colors thread. We're going into the color theory next, and then also there's just more information on the chakras and alkaline alignment. And then, and after that, we'll get into next week too. We're getting closer to round runways, so that's going to be in the beginning of February. And then also I'm going to start creating the threads for the frequencies. So we'll go into that too soon. But all right, we'll end it there. Appreciate you guys for coming on. We'll talk next week.
Great, thank you.
Have a good one, guys.
Great. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry I was late.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you for coming.